morning. Hope you guys are doing well. I thought I'd bring you along today as I do some work. I am taking notes on different articles that I have to read for an article that I am going to be doing. I have an interview I have to do next week with a student, and then I'm also doing another interview. And so I also have to come up with questions as well. But one of the interviews involves like a lot of history. So I'm trying to take notes on the different history aspects because I feel like my editor is going to really want that. I decided to sit outside this morning because I thought that would like help me focus more, but also just feel like my balcony has not been getting enough attention. But it's also been very cold. It is a little cold this morning, but it doesn't feel like terrible. But it's supposed to be like in the 50s today. So yeah, I'm just like basically gonna be like taking notes, and it turning out to be a busier morning than I thought it would be because I have to come up with a set of questions for 2 different interviews. Both of them are now gonna be next week. I was hoping that one of them could get done this week, but they didn't have any time this week, which is fine. But I'm like, okay, that means I really need to like buckle down and get everything done, like that I need to have prepared this week, so that then I don't have to worry as much about that and can just focus on writing. And but yeah, in a little while I'll probably make myself some more tea. I am just feeling that vibe today. Sorry, these pins are, the tops don't stay on very well, but I love the end. It's like the old like ink style, and honestly they write so much better. I was using 2 different pens yesterday, this one and another one, and I was getting so irritated with the other pen that yeah. So I'm finishing up one article and then I just have another one to do. And so this is also for a county that I don't know as much about. I think that's also part of why I'm making sure to take a lot more notes, because I'm just over here like, I don't know as much about this county. I need to make sure I do my homework. Need to figure out where I left off. Oh, no, okay, now I see what I did. Okay. I need to get like a paper clip or either get some sort of like stapler. I thought about going to like the Starbucks or either going to the Barnes and Noble, because that's what I did yesterday and I got a lot of work done. But today I just couldn't. I was kind of like, let's just like sit outside for a little bit. Especially because I haven't been exercising, because I've been so like focused on getting all this stuff done, because I'm gonna be out of town for most of Saturday, and so it's like I just feel very like, you gotta buckle down, man, we gotta get this all done, so then like I'm not worrying about it. I'm missing one of the articles. So, honestly, I feel like I have a pretty good amount of information. And because I wrote one page and then the back of the page and then started on a new piece of paper. So I feel like I've got a good amount of information, and I feel like I can just go ahead and just start on questions for another article that the interviewer like really wants me to have some questions ready so that they can start like pulling information and figuring out like what they want. That is what I'm doing. I am to go ahead and maybe plan it for another day. I'm just trying to figure it out. I also still have more tea videos to do. I'm sure y'all are like so tired of those. Let me know if like y'all like those or not. I have fun making them, but at the same time I also had to take a break from them. That's why like the next one you guys will have already seen it, but I did finally finish part 3, and I was happy that it ended on a good mark. But yeah, I am, based on what we still have left, it's looking like we probably will have either, most likely, a part 5 and part 6. So, and then I got some other ideas too, but I don't want to spill them all, you know. I do want to make some tea, but I'm trying to figure out what tea I want. Like, or just what am I like, what sounds good to me right now? Because I had all my jasmine green tea that I normally drink, and that like really helped wake me up this morning because I really did not want to get out of bed. sometimes I have those moments where you're like starting to write one word and you're just like, wait a minute, why am I writing that word? That's not the right word. I like watching other writers, YouTubers. Like, there are some other writers that have YouTubers, and I love watching some of them. Some of them are also like me, where like they don't. Some of them do have published books. I will say that, and I want to read them. But then I have other people who like they don't like. I love watching them though because it's so fun, and it's like it's almost like encouragement in a way, but it's also just really cool to see like the differences in them versus like you, and like they like to write completely different things from you, but like that's part of what makes like being a writer so special. Like, I mean, like I actually really enjoy writing for the newspaper. I never thought I would. I just but I actually really love it. Like, I am hoping to eventually take it on full time. Not that everybody necessarily loves that. That's close to me, but you know, writing is what I really love doing. I have been working really hard on entering a lot of poems in different like poetry contests that I wanted to enter, and even got being close with a lot of like old English professors that and stuff. I actually have gotten their help as well, and their like suggestions, which has been so helpful as well. I mean, and maybe not everybody had that, but I mean, I like it because it's like being like that. It's my first time really trying to like work hard on like getting stuff out there. It's nice to like really focus on that. I'm thinking about the best way to say this. Look at my hands. Like, you can see that they are like, it's cold out there, but it's like it also doesn't help that the tree that's right here is like literally covering the sun. Like, let the sun come out. I'm so ready for spring. I love winter, but bring on the spring, man. Like, I'm ready to put on like the shorts and the short sleeve shirts. Ugh, can't feel like that's not the right word. No, that's the wrong word. Knew it. I am back. We're making some tea. This is actually a tea that I got in like a package that I had ordered when I ordered some yarn. And it's this like Tea Pop is the brand, and it's called Passion Fruit Punch Tea. And you just throw it in the I have never heard of it, but it's a vegan too. It's 100% natural product, and you literally, it just, the only like downside to me is like, what if I like it and it's literally only one, but it's a tea stick. Is that not like the most interesting? It does show you the other flavors that you can get. So you can get Earl Grey, caramel, peppermint, passion fruit, jasmine green, lemon ginger, wild berry, English breakfast, peach, detox tea, Darjeeling, and appleberry. I was actually like found this really interesting, but have not tried it because I've been trying all those other teas. But I'm sitting out there and I'm like, man, I really need some tea or something. Isn't it just too cold out? I still have some hot water left over from my tea making this morning, so I can open this thing. There we go. I have finished working on my questions, but I am, oh awesome, you can just pick it right off the stick. That is pretty cool. And we will see how this is. I like could not decide what tea to make. I was like I did count the teas that are left to try, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to just do a part 5. Or part 4, I think. It's hard to keep up with how many numbers are left, but I counted that there's 6 in the box, and then there's only one other tea that I still need to try. So I feel like we can squeeze 7 into one day. But you guys let me know, like, if you want me to do, like, you know, split it up or not. But yeah, I am, like, really interested to try this. It just came in a package I ordered, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll try this. So, I was like, I need something warm. So, but I also was kind of like, I can't, like, I just want something more fruity, I feel like, after having the jasmine green tea. Like, I feel like that's more, like, floral, but, like, I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. What do you think? But I finished some question. I did ask my editor about, like, one question that I really wanted to know. But, like, I wanted his opinion on whether it was an okay question or not to ask. And then I got my editor to send me an article that I somehow lost. So he sent me the article again so I can, like, take some more notes. Because I was like, I'm taking notes. I need that article. I just don't feel like it was driving me a little nuts that I, like, somehow lost it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make progress this morning on this because I just feel like this weekend's going to be too hectic. I am even getting my hair done on Friday, so I'm just kind of like, I gotta, like, make sure that I don't have, like, stuff going on. Like, I don't want to be, like, working on all of this on the weekend because I don't have time. So, and, like, then, of course, you got grocery shopping on, because that Sunday is my grocery shopping day. So, I hope this is, like, a fun video for y'all. Like, I just was like, I don't know, why not bring you along? I've been currently trying to, like, go through my clothes and figure out, like, what I still like, what I don't like. I have one sweater that I'm just not sure I still want anymore, but I've also worn it down so much to the point where it's just like, I don't know. And then I'm wearing this one today, and I did decide to put a sweatshirt on because I was like, oh, it's too cold out. I would be wearing that hoodie, but I'm like, no, we need to put, like, real clothes on because I just feel like if I were in that hoodie, I would not be able to focus. I've been really into, so I don't know what type of movies y'all like, but I've been really into, like, crime movies and, like, mystery movies right now. I've been watching The Inheritance. I watched The Inheritance last night, and also this movie about, like, a stalker. I can't remember the exact name. I know my sister watched it too, so if she watches this, which I know she will probably put it in the comments maybe. And it was, like, very, very crazy. Like, I couldn't believe the twist in it. And then I also have watched that, like, American Nightmare, if y'all have seen that one. And I also feel like there were some others. Oh, Miller's Girl, which I really like that one, but I also, because I like writing, I love, like, that she was, you know, she was a writer, the teacher was a writer. Like, I don't want to share too much else because then, like, I feel like I'm gonna, like, end up, like, giving something away. But then I also really liked Brazen, and so The Inheritance, American Nightmare, the Stalker one, and Brazen are all on Netflix. And then Miller's Girl I found on this website that I like to watch things on. So I've been obviously really enjoying that. Okay. That kind of scared me a little bit. I just did not see that coming. I've also been reading a book. Right now I'm reading The Writing Retreat. I am like almost halfway through it. According to Goodreads, I love it so far. It is like so crazy, but you're dying to know like what's gonna happen. I really like it so far. And that's a good book. I'm really enjoying that, and I've already ordered another book because the book that my aunt got me for Christmas ended up being the second in a series, so I needed the first in the series. And so I am going ahead and I brought this first book because I'm halfway through, and like I've been enjoying this book so much that I've been like 7 o'clock, okay, let's just stop watching TV and like let's just go read. So yeah. That kind of book. Alright, the tea is ready, so I'm gonna take this out and get back to work. He sent me the second article, thank goodness. Because I was like, I really want to take more notes. I really like have been obsessively taking notes. Not on everything, but just trying to make sure I get like the things that I feel like are gonna be important for. And like last time I had to do something similar to this, like he ended up wanting me to include a lot of history. And so I'm trying to make sure I get all the history parts in there. But let's test this tea so I can warm up a little bit. I'm almost like considering bringing a blanket outside. I'm like so annoyed because it needs to warm up a little bit. This is good. Yeah, I like this. I like that it's like, and it's also like a nice change up from the jasmine tea because like I drank all of that and now I'm like, okay, what do I want? I want something more like fruity or something different. Woo. Just really wanted to sit outside. That's my thing. I'm so excited to garden this year. I still need to go and get like, soil and everything, but I haven't been able to do that. I already know like kind of what I don't want to do. Like I don't want to do herbs this year, but it's just because my herbs overflowed last year and I just couldn't do it. Like I can't do it again. I'm like, let's try to like, I really enjoyed having cherry tomatoes, and I enjoyed having, there was like this pepper plant that my dad found that I loved, and I ended up sending some home with my sister too because it just was like exploded and she enjoyed them too. Like I definitely would love to find something like that again. I think I would love to do maybe like a lemon plant or something, or a lime plant. I feel like a lemon plant more, but it's just because in the summer I especially love making like lemons, cold salads and stuff, and so I feel like that would be nice. I would love to like figure out some other things. I just am not. I almost like want to just like go shopping and like pick out my things. I can't remember what else I had. I know I had some other things, but I had so many herbs. That was like my main thing, and I just like I'm like I don't want to do that this year. Want to like have a little bit more variety, try some more vegetables, and especially because I've been eating way more vegetables, and so either get some vegetables or some fruit. Can y'all tell I'm cold? Because like I feel like I am sitting like that, where I'm like sitting all like, I should bring a blanket outside probably, but I also like don't want it to get all dirty. I feel like once I get focused, I'll be fine. So why don't we work on that? I broke down and got a blanket, but I really like this blanket in particular because it's still very thin, and they also like support different, like I can't remember the exact thing they support, but they support like different environmental causes and trying to help animals. Like there's a turtle on this one, I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it's like that blanket that is great for like if you just want to like go and like lay on a lawn or something, or go to like one of the local lakes or something and just lay on the grass or whatever, or to the park. That's what I like about it, because like, I mean, those heavier blankets I would never take, like, but this is like that nice blanket where it's like almost like a mixture between, it's like that perfect mixture between, what do you call it, like a towel and a blanket, like, I don't know. The only thing I don't like about these pens is that, so like this was nice, and this was pretty cheap for the Barnes and Noble that I have near me. So I brought this instead of like an actual notebook, but I didn't have a notebook. And it like actually like goes, because it's like actual ink, and nice ink, it actually goes through the pages rather than, just, but it's also such thin paper. At some point I would love to get like an actual like journal or something, that is like can like specifically use for stuff like this. But I was kind of in that like mode of like I just need something quick and fast so that I can like focus.